Hey you guys, welcome to myfavoritegroomer.com. Be sure you hit that like button for me and subscribe so we can see you again. We got Mr. Bear here, and boy oh boy, is he getting a little old on us, isn't he? All right, so what we've done so far is a 7 all over his body. And that's because he's got some skin issues and his skin is doing really good. And as much as I want to go really, really short with a 10, it's only it's like this much difference from a 7 and a 10. And when I say that, his skin is looking great. 10 might be too short where he's itching it or little things are bothering him. So we did a 7 blade on his body. But his legs, you can do a 7 on his legs and trim with your scissors, but why not just do the 10 then? So we're going to do a 10 on his legs. And then we're not going to bathe him. Parent is bathing him once a week at home with a medicated type of over the counter, you can get it, shampoo, but it's designed for skin issues and his skin is looking really good. Whenever there's a medicated shampoo or any kind of shampoo involved, I usually ask the pet parent to do that themselves because sometimes the chemicals that are in it are something I don't want to touch. And that's going to be something you decide yourself if that's what you want to do with your shampoos. You can look at the chemicals and research them yourself. But I learned a long time ago when I went through some health issues that it was because I was using a medicated veterinarian prescribed shampoo on Sammy Davis, and I had lots of problems going on, and that was one thing alongside pesticide that I started saying, hey, this is what we got to do with these problems. So now that we're at the feet and we'll come to the face, he does get grumpy since he's a senior, and so we're going to put a small cone head on him now. I have a few of these left. These are made by Betty, and you can tell because she did these little like size smalls, and it says right here, my favorite groomer. So I have a few of these left. I have the extra smalls left, some extra smalls left, and some small left, I believe. But you can check the website at myfavoritegroomer.com where I sell everything I use. Now, once dogs get older, they do start to get a little grumpy. I had a Shih Tzu named Suey. He was my baby boy, and no matter what I did, when it came towards the end of his life, grooming was really hard. Bear, right here, bear, no, bear, no, baby. No, no, baby. Easy peasy. Hold on, Bear Bear. No, no. No biting. No, Bear Bear. Don't put your foot down. Good boy. So I'm going pretty slow, and I'm also actually, you can't tell maybe, but if you're really noticing, you can kind of tell if you go back and look, I'm actually trying not to move his legs too much because I don't want to affect him and make him really grumpy at all, because he's going to be really grumpy anyway, right? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, buddy boy. Hold on, Bear Bear. You don't like it? Okay. I can't quite see that angle, so we're going to go around and do the back side. How are you guys doing? What's up? It's so good to see you. Hold on, Bear Bear. Hold on, Bear Bear. You okay up there? Hmm? Hold on, Bear Bear. Hold on. Hold on, Bear Bear. Hold on, Bear Bear. Hold on, Bear Bear. You're okay. Okay, hold on. Get you a break here. Look how bushy your feet look. You got to get these cleaned up. I'm liking the tail, Mom. I kind of want to leave the tail, so if you're in the live chat, please let me know if it's okay if I leave the tail. He looks so cute. Honey, hi, missed you too. I got some really well-needed family time, so I've been away. And hope you guys understand. I got some family time. Becky, good to see you from Waco. Miss you. Okay, I'm giving him just a second, but pet parent, if you're watching, I want to leave a tail here that I normally don't do because it's just so adorable. You're doing a great job bathing him every week, excuse me. And notice how he bows out like that, right? If I can remember right, I think he fell off the bed one time. Is that true? He fell off the bed one time. My Suey did that when he was a senior. That's why I tell you guys, if you have a senior dog, start getting them off of the habit or create this huge square cushioning that goes up so there's no jumping off the bed in the middle of the night. Yeah, leave the tail. Thank you, Deborah. Remind me, did he fall off the bed one time? And that's kind of where that started because my Suey did the same thing. He hurt himself. He twisted something and he kind of bows out like that now, which he didn't do when he was a puppy. No, he didn't fall off the bed. Okay, so... But what I mean is, did he jump off the bed and it was too hard for him as an older dog? But anyway, I couldn't remember. I thought that happened about 5 years ago or like 4 years ago. And we talked about, when your dogs get super old, don't let them jump off your bed. And sometimes when you chance it, it does happen. In the middle of the night, there's some random weird thing that happens. And just try, you have to make some changes and try to change everything so that doesn't happen. But... okay, she's saying he didn't fall off the bed. Maybe that doesn't sound good, but sometimes they jump off the bed and they are buckling themselves because it's too high. But I don't know. I don't live with them. So let's move forward. Let's go in. We're going to do our 40 blade and do his pads now. Okay, you ready? Come here, bud. I'm going to bring you over here. Hold on. Hold on, please. Bear Bear? Bear Bear? Bear Bear? No, no. No, no. No, Bear Bear. Wait a minute, Bear Bear. He does not like the clipper, man. Do you see what he's doing? Thank you, honey. You're so sweet. Thank you for being so positive. All done with that. With that, we're all done with that, right? So if you notice, what I did was I used my 10 blade and went reverse on the top of the feet. Guess what? Why? Well, so that I don't have to scissor him again. So he's a senior, he's kind of grumpy. I don't want to keep him on the table longer than I have to. We're at 21 minutes and we're almost done. So I went ahead and did a reverse 10 on the top of the feet like you would do a poodle feet, you know? And that way I don't have to scissor them. When I get the nails done, we're done with the feet, right? And so that is a trick when you have senior dogs, is just to get it done. Don't sit here and mess around and have to do more stuff. Come back and then still have to hand scissor. No, like, we're going to get it off. And it's way easier to use scissors and cut something you're not supposed to when you have a senior dog or a dog that doesn't like something or a dog that's moving around a lot. It's a lot easier to take something off like a tongue or skin or something like that with scissors than it is clippers. All right, for senior dogs, sometimes I don't have them standing up, but there's some areas I need to get under here. Yeah, because he's so short. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, okay, come down, come down. There you go, good boy. All right, we finally get to do these nails. They're so long. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can bring you guys in closer. Hold on to your horses. Hold on to your horses. I'll flip you guys around this way. Cute. It's a little poop poop poop. And it's so cute and soft. She just bathed him on Sunday, but I would say there's a couple things under the armpit. Just definitely try to look at his armpits. I want to say Deborah, I think we're on every 2 months. Is that true? So when you are, that, and I told her, like, come every 2 weeks, actually, because we do a little face feet sanitary, and then we do a full body something, and then do a face feet sanitary, because the older he gets, the grumpier he gets, it's going to be really hard to do his face. So doing his face alone, you know, that's face feet sanitary. Means you can get it done faster without having to do all the stuff and really irritate a very old dog, you know. come over, sign up at myfavoritegroomer.com. So I know you're watching. There's a newsletter you can sign up for. I don't spam you a lot, but so when I do send it, it's kind of like, you know, I hate getting a daily email from your favorite department store. That's irritating. But I have to shave his pads and do his feet first. Okay, hold on, Bear Bear. Hold on. Okay. Okay, Bear Bear.